Hi, I'm Daniel Webb, editor of Match Fishing magazine, and I'm here today at the prolific Inform Medlands fishery near Coventry to test out this, the brand new MAP 1001. Before we start fishing, let's take a look at the package. You get a full 16 metre pole with the dolly butt attached, 14 top kits, which are a mix of puller match kits, puller power kits. There's even a couple of short, solid F1 kits mixed in as well. 3 short number 3 sections, which are number 4s in old money, and also included is a holdall, and you get the whole lot for just shy of £4,000. For a number of years now, there's not been a lot of difference between all the flagship poles on the market. They've all been very strong, they've all been light, they've all been stiff. So for a while, what is it that can make a pole any different? Well, what makes this special is how thin it is. This is a 16 metre section, and as you can see, I can get my hands right the way around that, and I've only got short fingers. The question is it just a gimmick and a selling point, or does it make a real difference when fishing with it? Let's find out. Well, certainly responsive. I'm fishing with the full 16 metres here, which is with the dolly butt fitted, which, yes, I have had the tape measure out. It's actually 16 metres and 7 centimetres long, so it's nice for a manufacturer to live up to their stated length for the pole. Takes a little bit of getting used to these real thin sections to start off with, because we're used to getting our hands around great big butt sections, but certainly does feel good to hold. Get your hands right round the thing and hold onto it tight when you get these gusts of winds that we've got today. You can see how breezy it is. One thing that I'm really starting to appreciate with this pole is the balancing point on it. Like fishing full 16 metres here, that is about the point I need to get onto my second roller, which is quite a long way back, which makes an interesting change. There's a lot of 16 metre poles out there where you almost kind of feel you need a third pole roller as you ship back to stop the pole almost snapping off at the back of the second roller, but this feels really comfortable with 2 rollers, and it feels like you can almost fit more sections on the back before you'd even need a third roller, which I'm going to read slightly. Certainly makes things easier. A number of people have said that it does feel very heavy, where I think really that's because of how thin the sections are. We're so used to just great big heavy sections spreading the weight evenly over your arms. Such a thin pole in your arms, you do feel quite a sort of weight on your shoulder and on your lower arm. But at the end of the day, if you want a real thin pole, it's got to be one of the things that you are going to get. And people go on about all the time light and stiff poles, and I was thinking to myself, when is it that you want a light stiff pole? When is it going to make the biggest difference? And I'd say when it's windy. And what this pole does that not a lot else does on the market currently is, with these thin sections, they must make a difference when it comes to catching the wind. So I'm certainly enjoying using it. There we are, back onto the second roller and up. They're a nice length to top kit these. Not too long, not too short. Just perfect. Another nice little addition. It's all these little depth markers all the way along it. Marked in feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5, 6. So it puts this top kit just under 8 feet long. Perfect for general use. They all come with these pullers already fitted, although MAP do also do match kits with no side pullers fitted if you're a bit of a traditionalist or want some top kits for natural venues where you don't feel the need for a puller kit. One thing I really do like with this pole is the smooth finish on it. It really is a finish designed for fast shippers. It really just makes it a joy to use. You can see straight on. Can't beat a nice, stiff, slim pole with a good finish on it to get in and out 16 metres. Just makes it a real pleasure to use. Well, with the pole this slim, there has to be a disadvantage. You know, the extra space needs to go somewhere, and unlike most 16 metre poles, this packs into 4 tubes rather than 3. And they're also a little bit of a specific way that you need to pack this away in order it all to fit, which, once you've got your head round it, it's not really an issue. It's soon going to become second nature. So, as you can see, I've got the full 16 metre pole laid out, including the cupping kit. So all you do, you get the 16 metre section and the 6th section. Got the 6th section inside. 1 section gone. 14 out the way. 13 out the way. And the rest of the pole, which is the 7th section or 11 metre section, that's where the rest of the pole goes inside. So apart from that misplaced number 6 section, which has got to go inside your 16 metre section out of the way, everything else all fits as you would expect. Well, having fished with the pole now for a few hours this afternoon, I can say it is a lovely piece of kit. There's very little to draw between most top end poles. They're all light, they're all stiff, they're all strong. However, this is a pole with a difference in that it is so slim. If you're in the market for a top range pole, it is well worth checking out. It really is a lovely piece of kit.